fights.
No, it doesn't. What?
So then I also gotta ask then, his daughter,
Jackie.
I forgot her name. Jackie. She's on the same scale as Jax, or is Jax much more? I mean, obviously you could put in years of experience of fighting in comparison to that, I get that. But if you took, like, strength-wise, just pure strength-wise, he would be stronger because he's full metal arms.
Yeah, he's stronger because of the full metal arms. The only difference is, though, Jackie didn't have her arms ripped off, but she had, what's that, but she pretty much got the, what's that? She basically have, yeah, arm gloves, basically. Yeah. She got, like, glove-like robo arms that pretty much matches nearly everything that her dad did, but the difference is for her, she's more, she's faster in terms of speed. She got speed while her father got strength, basically.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, because, like, I understand that. Are you ready, by the way?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, because I understand that throughout the Mortal Kombat years, characters have been added and implemented and or subtracted and powers, whatnot. I get that, but when Mortal Kombat 10 came out and I saw Jackie, all I thought was either Jackie is much more powerful than Jax, or Jax can whip her ass easily, and she's just there because they needed backstory. But I think the only other thing too that I want to know is Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they're two rivals, obviously. You know, they're very iconic. However, both of them are not bad nor good. Right?
Yeah, I guess you could say it's something like that. Although Sub-Zero's been shown to do more good. Scorpion was only like the way he was basically because he was just looking for any way to honor and bring back his family and clan if it was possible. But I would say that ultimately they both are good, but Scorpion was just brought back to do bad in a sense because of his lust for revenge.
Right, because Sub-Zero went into Scorpion's clan and killed them all, if I'm not mistaken, including the wife and child that Scorpion had.
Kinda. Kinda.
That was like a Mortal Kombat 9/10 thing. I don't know.
I mean, it happened back then too, but long story short, though, the reason why that happened because the Lin Kuei made a deal with some of the members of Outworld, which include Shang Tsung, and I guess to a degree, Quan Chi as well. The main thing was that yes, the Lin Kuei had involvement in killing the what was it, the Shirai Ryu, but as for Sub-Zero's family, the one that did that personally, it was really Quan Chi, but he took the image of Sub-Zero, who was back then Bi-Han, and put that on Sub-Zero.
So it really wasn't Sub-Zero he was framed in a sense.
Yeah. The Lin Kuei was, like I said, was involved in it to an extent, but yeah, Quan Chi was the one. Personally. Yeah, that's why even in the video game, the reboot, that's why Sub-Zero, the one that was Bi-Han at the time, he was like, that was not me. Then he was trying to let him know that he wasn't involved in it. He knew about the clan's extermination, but he didn't know about you know, his family being done by him.
So he literally was like, hey yo, what the hell, man, that literally ain't me, bro.
Even in Sub-Zero mythology, Sub-Zero Bi-Han didn't know about his I guess his family being killed. Maybe he might knew about maybe the clan, but not his family.
Jesus.
So yeah, it got that deep.
That's sketchy because throughout this time I thought the only reason why they were rivals is because Scorpion and Sub-Zero that had to be. Not Sub-Zero was pretty much framed by Shang Tsung, and the Lin Kuei over here like, hey yo, yeah we were there, but Sub-Zero wasn't. What the shit?
Right. Like if I get the chance, I can probably show you a Mortal Kombat history video. And it'll probably explain, yeah, it'll probably explain, it shouldn't be too long, because everything kind of got wrapped up in one go.
I got the weekend. If I'm gonna watch the movie, I mean, and if I have to get into the lore of it, I might as well get into it.
Yeah.
So, did you pick up the 1,000, by the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you some of that ammo just in a minute.
Okay. So then the other thing I gotta ask you too is, this is a reboot, yes? This is not.
In a sense, yes. Yeah, it's a different. It's almost like if Mortal Kombat was told through a story of a character that represents us. Basically, a human becoming like a combatant in a nutshell.
Okay, that makes sense. Because when I watched the first and second one, it was more of what? Liu Kang, if I'm not mistaken? That was
in a sense,
around Liu Kang?
In a sense, yes, but it was like old school Mortal Kombat, but it could be told, or you know, it could be told, or you know, had the point of view of anybody.
That is true, because I mean, because we all know that Raiden is supposed to be like this character because he's a god, he's supposed to be the one be-all, end-all kind of thing, but then you get in some storylines where Raiden is such a wuss. Like, he literally runs away, he stays away from battles, and I do get the whole peaceful act, I really get that. But once you're in the Mortal Kombat lifestyle, isn't it supposed to be, you know, the king of the hill in a sense?
Somewhat like
family world.
Okay.
Although, does he even have a family world now that I think about it?
There's been a hit and misses where Fujin is supposed to be his brother. He wants to also have a family, all that other stuff. But there's different stories with that one. But as far as I know, due to the reboot of the video game, Fujin is his brother. But at the old timelines, I don't think he had a family. But for what is known, yeah. But for what is known though, in order for Outworld to take over Earthrealm, they had to win 10 consecutive Mortal Kombat tournaments, and they won 9. So by the time Liu Kang and them came around, they prevented the 10th win from happening. Ever since. That's what was going on. And the reason why Raiden could not intervene, because unless he is asked directly to do Mortal Kombat, he's not allowed to participate. But in general, he's technically too powerful in general, because we see him in the reboot versions of the games, him handling people like Devora, Baraka, and so many other people. Like, even when the hero's been taken over by Quan Chi's necromancing sorcery and shit like that, Raiden was still powerful enough to beat the shit out of everybody.
Oh, okay, so then let me ask you this: isn't Shang Tsung supposed to be like Thanos? Like, he's supposed to be like the Thanos Avengers equivalent to Mortal Kombat. I thought.
That's a display of getting outplayed right now.
Like, not powerful as in like he's powerful by himself, but with the Infinity Gauntlet and all that shit, just a flick of or just a snap of a finger, and everything else just gets destroyed. I thought Shang Tsung was that powerful to where he needs to be stopped immediately. I mean, obviously he does, but...
that happened back in the very first Mortal Kombat game, and I say sometime with Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I thought it was all about, Shang Tsung was like literally the be-all, end-all, and no one can, or everyone has to kill him, otherwise...
Yeah, but the guys that... Yeah, my bad, but I was about to say, the guys that took it seriously to do that kind of thing, it was people like Shao Kahn, Onaga, Blaze, Shinnok.
With the hammer, right?
Yeah, Shinnok.
Right.
Those were the guys, even Chronica to an extent. Those were the people they were like on high alert with. But everybody else, though, it was different.
Okay, so the woman that can control time.
Yeah,
from
Chronica.
This new Mortal Kombat, Chronica. So she's more powerful than Shang Tsung.
She's technically, according to Ed Boon's words, even more powerful than the Elder Gods themselves. Basically, she's supposed to be a god above all gods, a titan, basically. Yeah.
Yet she can get her ass beat by Johnny Cage. Although, then again, I didn't go into the lore, so for all I know, Johnny Cage could be like Captain America, and he can use the damn hammer out of nowhere, use the lightning powers, and he's just a be-all, end-all as well.
Oh, no, it wasn't Johnny Cage that he went against with that kind of power. That was Shinnok. Although, which should have kind of made sense in his case because his powers activate, I guess, gods only at a much more dire situation. But it was with Liu Kang though against Chronica when he merged with Raiden and his other self. That basically he hit the level of a demigod, which I guess for whatever reason was powerful enough to go toe to toe with someone like her.
Okay, so see, now that just makes me wonder because I thought Liu Kang was just as powerful as just turning himself into a dragon.
Well,
Am I wrong?
Well, here's the thing. Liu Kang is basically been told to be the chosen one, and with him having that kind of status and skills, he's really tough to beat. Granted, there's been other powerful warriors who either came close or whose own legitimately part of skills are able to beat him, but in terms of skill-wise, he can go toe-to-toe with some of the big guys. Shao Kahn, Shinnok. Like, it's even rumored that his abilities came from, what is that, the Dragon King Onaga, for what I know. But we're not sure how true that is. But for what I do know... Yeah, but for what I do know is the only person that's known to really be able to stop Liu Kang, like on a legitimate scale, when he's all calm and focused and shit like that, was Raiden and maybe Chronica. But everybody else, Liu Kang can pretty much do work.
Well, and that's what I'm wondering, because like in all of the games, in every single game, I mean Liu Kang is Liu Kang. Wow,
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang is the. You know, he is the one that's trying to defend Earthrealm. But every single fucking boss Nova kind of badass person out there goes to Liu Kang and they're like, oh nah. So, like literally every time like Shang Tsung gone to Liu Kang, it's always, oh, Liu Kang. I mean, even Shang Tsung, it was just, oh, Liu Kang. You can tell it was just straight up, what's going on? So, is he technically, because you said he's the
chosen one.
Is that what you said? Yeah,
he's the chosen one. Yeah,
so he's technically a god, or he can get powers from a god, but he's still technically human like Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade and Jax.
Yeah, along with Kung Lao, yes. Okay. But the fact is that his training came from, what is that, from Raiden, the White Lotus, and Baraicho. So, Liu Kang was put through intense training that made him that strong, and in the original timeline, apparently it was told that Kung Lao has the potential to be pretty much on the exact same level as Liu Kang, to even be basically the chosen one and a Mortal Kombat champion. Which, funny enough, in the Shadow Monks game, him and Liu Kang was fighting for that title while working together, and eventually even got it. That's how much of a threat and serious scenario it was for Kung Lao at the time.
So, what was it, Mortal Kombat 11, where Liu Kang goes apeshit and goes completely bad side? Is that what it was? Wasn't there?
It was X and 11. It was X and 11.
So what you're saying is, if Liu Kang decided, hey, I just want to fuck shit up because I'm an asshole right now, that's when everyone should be concerned.
In a sense, yes, because Liu Kang's potential was definitely, you know, been acknowledged by many characters, both good and the bad.
Okay, because, like I said, I understand that he's the chosen one, but to me, it just felt like he was just a normal guy that knows Kung Fu and can turn himself into a dragon, which, like I said in the movies, the original older movies, that was pretty badass, because none of the Mortal Kombat other characters have that ability. But yet, he just looks like a normal guy, and everyone's after Liu Kang like he is, you know, the chosen one, which I didn't know about until later on.
Yeah, and the crazy fact is that, like, he was so much of a threat that back in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, that was the only reason why he was able to get killed, because of the because of that sneaky tag team that Quan Chi and Shang Tsung did. They knew that there was like two people that really was in the way of them pretty much of a full conquering situation, and one of them was Shao Kahn. By the way, there's a grip over here next to this truck in the middle if you want one. Yeah, so Yeah, so there was two people that they were afraid of back in Daily Alliance when it came to their conquering, and that was Shao Kahn and Liu Kang. So Shao Kahn being, you know, the Outworld's titan, basically, or conqueror, he was a threat of their plans, given how strong he is. But he survived that. And then, what is that? And in the exact same game, they tried to tag team on Liu Kang. At first, it was Shang Tsung going against him by himself. Liu Kang was beating the shit out of him, no surprise there. Then Quan Chi came out of nowhere, did that fucking skull blaster move on him, and pretty much Shang Tsung ended up stepping his neck, which apparently that's the only other way they could get him. And of course, they won the rest of the game just doing what they were doing. Which you also see in Daily Alliance. I mean, not Daily Alliance, but in the session, how everything went afterwards.
Okay, so Liu Kang stronger than Shang Tsung, stronger than stronger than Shao Kahn, but he is also on a bad day, on a day that if he decides to say fuck it, pretty much it would be everyone go, really, assault rifles? All that build-up just for assault rifles.
Right.
And none of us got it. Son of a
I'm about to get it right now.
I can't, I only got $1,000.
Well, don't worry about it.
No, I see what you want.
I'll just give you as much money as I can. Okay, yeah, no, like, I always wondered why Liu Kang was such a popular person, because, like, I got, you know, he's the chosen one, but I didn't expect him to be, like, this macho fucking Goku. Is that where they got the idea, was like a Goku kind of feel? Because that's what I'm getting out of it.
To an extent, yeah.
Because isn't Goku technically, from Dragon Ball Z, technically the chosen one? Like, I understand that he's a Super Saiyan, he's a Super Saiyan, but he's like the only Super Saiyan, at least that I've, to my knowledge, he's the only Super Saiyan that has, one, destroyed planets, gone after the creator or whoever that person is called, and kicked the one all be all's ass, and has made alternate timelines. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong
no.
That's what I heard.
That was Goku Black and Zamatsu, basically, quote unquote.
Okay.
They dealt with the God of Destructions and some of the other angels and all that other stuff. But as far as to my acknowledgement when it came to that, Goku is not technically, I would say, the chosen one, but he's more of a gifted one because he was the first Saiyan to show to achieve a level of power that even Beerus himself struggles to perfect, and it took him only 48 minutes within the Tournament of Power to achieve it.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, is that the one where he like literally starts yelling, and the entire world has like tidal waves, earthquakes start happening, volcano erupts, and it's like he's achieving Super Saiyan level 6 or something like that. Like,
I think of that one right there, he achieved Super Saiyan 1 at the time. But that was on Planet Namek too, by the way. But
okay.
Super Saiyan 3 was basically back then a very badass and yet terrifying form he also had as well. And then later on, Ultra Instinct, that's the one where he was all white and glowing going against Jiren. That was a form that everybody was pretty much on their toes with at that time. Because that's supposed to be a level of a god, let alone an angel, and angels are basically considered stronger than, what is that, the gods of destruction.
Okay, now I'm curious, Liu Kang, Dragon King, I'm gonna just call him Dragon King, because I don't really know what his highest level of Liu Kang is. But Liu Kang...
Go fire god Liu Kang, because that's pretty much what he became at the end of 11.
Okay, that makes sense, but Liu Kang versus Goku, I know it sounds very bizarre, but I'm just curious because Goku, it seems like he's eternal. And Liu Kang, I would not be surprised if he's on the same playing scale. So I'm wondering if those two battling it out would be either a never-ending battle because of how powerful they both can be, or maybe it could be an ending battle because Liu Kang is still only human, whereas Goku is like a literal ape of a titan that can't die. At least that I know of. I haven't really watched
it's not that he can't die, he's just really hard to kill sometimes. Sometimes.
I like that. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. You are streaming, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Just want to make sure because I do not have stream up hold. Ow, fuck off. You want to play Cold War with me later? Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't have Cold War downloaded at all on here. I don't have it on PC either. But I'm only thinking of like Point of Contact and Nightfall, and then I think I'm gonna call it if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because, like I said, got off work. It's been a while since I've worked, so I'm really craving some nap. But I thought it'd be awesome to come back here and play a game with you, Fox, so that way I can get back into the swing of Call of Duty and use my controller. I haven't really used it in a whole long time.
Yeah, sure. Season 2 looks like it was doing pretty much an interesting time, and then Season 3 looked kind of promising, but I ain't got no money to get the Battle Pass, because the Battle Pass looked kind of dope.
I was told, and I was shown that the PPSH there, a new sniper, and the ballistic knife is there.
Uh-huh, and then apparently they also just brought in Captain Price as an operator.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's because of the collaboration between Modern Warfare and, you know, Black Ops.
Yeah. Which I did see for Verdansk 84, and I don't know. I mean, I don't exactly want to judge it, even though I haven't played it yet, because I'm not exactly a Warzone lover. But
Right.
it just looks unnecessary, but at the same time, it might be necessary. I don't know. I really stopped trying to pick on the whole Cold War versus Warzone era thing. Because to me, it's Call of Duty. No matter what, you slap Call of Duty on a game, people are going to play it no matter what.
Yeah, true.
I mean, as bad as that sounds, if you're a Call of Duty player, no matter what Call of Duty game it is, you're still going to play it, no matter if it's going to take you 1 month later or 1 year later. I mean, shit. I never thought I was ever going to play Infinite Warfare, yet here I am any single time, or every time that we got to play a game with some random person who wants to do the zombies Easter egg, we're playing the Easter egg for the zombies on Infinite Warfare. Advanced Warfare, World War II. Supposedly, those top 3 games are the quote-unquote worst, well, okay. Advanced Warfare aside, Ghosts, Infinite Warfare, and World War II were considerably and arguably the worst Call of Duty games, yet you still see people make content with them. Like,
Yep.
if it's that bad, if it's really that fucking bad, then why play it? I mean, shit, no offense to any content creators that make it, especially you, but you get those people that literally say, yeah, this is bad, this is trash, this game sucks, like, then why make content on it? Obviously, if it's that bad, you're gonna make content on it. It's not that bad.
Right.
Like, I mean, shit. Dismo just made a, 2, 3, 4 video part, whatever it is, of him grinding for Black Sky on Infinite Warfare. And
Oh,
people
yeah.
liked on Infinite Warfare, but yet, years ago, over 1 million dislikes?
Damn.
Yeah, over 1 million dislikes. People hated Infinite Warfare because they were sick and tired of the boots on the, the exo jumping and whatnot. Yet you go 4 or 5 years later, almost 5 years later, and people are like, yeah, play Infinite Warfare. Let's see you grind for that camo. Like, those are the same fucking people that disliked the video or disliked the idea 5 years ago. Like, what?
Right,
Y'all
like,
fuckers don't make sense. World War II. Tim Henson made a video about World War II. People are like, yeah, you gotta play all the maps in World War II. Like, you guys are the same fuckers that hated it. Like,
right?
what?
And it's crazy to go because they did the exact same thing back in Black Ops 2 days, where everybody saw the trailer of, you know, some of the futuristic stuff on Black Ops 2. They hated it, but then when the game came on and played it, it's just like the best thing to ever happen. Like,
I know.
really,
Like,
and that video had over 2 million dislikes. Like the fuck?
Yeah, no. I still remember when I was playing, I was at school and Black Ops 2 was coming out my sophomore year in 2012. And my buddy was like, I don't think I'm going to like this. And I was like, why is that? He says, it's in the future, it's kind of unrealistic. I said, is it Call of Duty supposed to be unrealistic? He says, no, Call of Duty is supposed to be one of the more realistic games. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Battlefield. Like, because Battlefield, you can't exactly just swan dive onto your stomach and not get hurt. I mean, I'm sorry. In real life, if you swan dive, you're gonna take some wind out of your chest.
Oh yeah,
in
definitely.
Battlefield, you don't swan dive. You prone, and when you prone, you don't aim. You just prone. Like, so I don't want to hear none of this shit about Call of Duty being realistic. But yeah, as soon as the game came out, Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty game ever made. Like, you guys disliked that game when it came out? What? What? No. This is what killed me. Origins. When the Origins trailer came out,
oh my god.
I had my best friend and a few of his buddies were like, that seems like a cool idea, but why are we going back in 1918? I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but hey man, if you think about it, we're kind of done with the original characters, especially since Transit is supposed to be into the future of Black Ops 1 from Moon, so I mean, to me it makes sense story-wise. He's like, yeah, but why these characters? Is like, maybe it's a restart, maybe we're going back. He's like, that's just stupid, they should have just had the same characters. No bullshit, as soon as that map dropped, I could not stop hearing the rave from it. Dude, they have staffs. Dude, they have fucking shovels that you can get inside the dig sites, and you can get free perks, you can get a golden helmet. I'm like, you just told me this trailer looked like shit. He says, yeah, but that's because they didn't like the giant robots. Like, what? What? Like, those robots, later you find out the robots aren't part of the staffs, but it's like, those robots literally help you with that. Why would anyone hate that concept? It was just,
I feel you, bro.
I still, and then, the other thing too, Ghosts. COD Ghosts. So many people, so many people even now still dislike Call of Duty Ghosts the most. But yet, someone makes a video on it and it's like, hey, you should do a challenge on Ghost using only the SA-12. Or hey, you should do a challenge video on Ghost using only the knife. I think, I can't exactly pinpoint the channel. But I do remember overseeing so in Call of Duty Ghosts in 2021 isn't any good. And someone in the comments was saying, you gotta play Call of Duty Ghosts and use only the MTS. I'm like, you really want him to use the revolver shotgun in Ghost? Alright, that's fair. That shotgun's not horrible, but, I mean, I wouldn't exactly use that. Use the Bulldog. And he was saying that if some people got a certain amount of likes, he would do it. I mean, that was, of course, recently. But people are still out there actually enjoying Ghosts, yet Call of Duty Ghosts is supposedly much worse than IW. Like,
Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's...
And then the Call of Duty community wonders why we dislike each other. Well, that's because we can't figure out what the fuck we really want.
Jesus, I thought the Dragon Ball and Star Wars fans had it bad.
Okay, you know, when I hear Star Wars, I can't stop thinking about how, well, how come the sequels 1, 2, and 3 came out after the originals 1 stars 4, 5, 6? Like, it's because that's how George Lucas wanted it to be, and, I mean, to be fair, it kind of adds more of a backstory, in my opinion. It adds more of a backstory because I do wanted to know how it really all happened in a more detailed, authentic way. I mean, granted, you could say read the comics and shit like that, but who really wants to do that?
Yeah,
I prefer not, but that's just...
Yeah, it gave the prequels more in-depth ideas and stuff like that. Like, cause that's how the first 3 movies did pretty much. Well, for the most part, well, decent if not well, depending. And then you also have the Clone Wars series, which people really loved. It gave the true meaning of what Star Wars should have been.
I have ammo. I'm just giving you money.
Not one time.
Right, like it really bothers me the most though when it comes down, and it could be just me, but I really loved when I was working at my last job was the debate between Star Trek and Star Wars, which one was better. And they kept asking me, they're like, what would you prefer? And I said, okay, Star Wars, more fantasy in my opinion. Because so far into the future that they're literally using crystals or whatever it is to make lightsabers that are so hot that they're hotter than the sun to cut something in half. Like that's, to me, that seems a little unrealistic because even just getting outside, 98 degrees could cause you to burn. Like, so imagine what 5,000 degrees could be. Like, so to me, that seems a little absurd, but that's where the fantasy comes into play. Star Trek, I can believe Star Trek happening because it's not like, it's not so far-fetched to have laser weapons. It really isn't. Because, I mean, we don't exactly not have that technology. I'm not saying we do, but for all we know, I mean, they could have made something like that. And it's just not being put out to the public until later on, which good for them. But at least with Star Trek, we can go to that future. It's not absurd. I mean, yeah, it's a little far-fetched, but it's not absurd. Granted, the other species could be a little hard to accept, but if we really reached out farther, I would not be surprised. I would be more expecting a Star Trek than to be expecting a Star Wars, let's say.
Right, and I get that too.
And every single one of my coworkers were like, well, Star Wars has aliens and creatures too. I'm like, yeah, but those is still in the same playing field as Star Trek. I'm more focused on, like, the logistics sides for a human. Like I said, lightsabers. Some kind of power like that, bullshit. I mean, not complete bullshit, but that's just a little far-fetched. Not only that, the Force, like, unless you are some Kung Fu master that knows how to use, not thermal energy, but some side of kinetic energy, which I don't know if anyone is ever going to achieve that power. Not saying it's not going to happen, but I don't see that happening at all. Oh, no, I did not. Fuck, we're easy. That's him right there.
Nice.
So, totally. I was like, not only on top of that with Star Wars, but if you really think about it, Star Wars is supposed to be like a futuristic Kung Fu style. Because it's supposed to be graceful, all that meditation, learning from within, because that's where the Force comes from. Star Trek is kind of like America, but with laser pointers.
Pretty much. And
like,
some degree of politics and other crazy shit.
Right. It's literally what I would consider close to real world lifestyle. But, you know, people are so focused on, no, Star Wars is the best because it's much, like you said, much more graceful and it's kind of like martial arts. Like, yeah, but Star Trek is more about what we would do as a human race and as a species to actually condone into. I mean, if you to tell me that if someone out there said, hey, I'm going to give you this laser gun, and I want you to go out all the way into the vast nothingness of space, and I want you to go find whatever you can find. You're telling me that you would not want to go on an adventure to be one of the very first few people in the galaxy to do something like that? I mean, come on. That's just dumb. You would want to do that. I mean, but I mean, at the same time, too, if we were in a fantasy world, if someone said, here, have a lightsaber, I want you to learn the Force, I'm pretty sure more people would be like, yeah, I can do that. No problem. I'll love to learn how to become an awesome Jedi. Which then comes down to personal preference.
Right.
See, now the debate I want to hear, and I really want to hear is, do you want to be in a world of Tekken or in a world of Street Fighter?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Because I heard a few people my buddy Jackson, his buddy, or oh, not really buddy, his coworker Dalton, and his best friend Alex. We had this conversation. They're like, I think Street Fighter. I'm like, okay, Street Fighter is a little ambitious in my opinion, but so then again, so is Tekken. They said, but in Street Fighter, it's much more, I guess, relaxed in a sense, or I guess it'd be more believable. Whereas Tekken's more of like elder gods and powerful shit. I'm like, isn't that kind of what Street Fighter is in a sense?
Well, you got basically beings like Akuma and Ryu and them that has the Susanoo Haru and the power of nothingness and all that other stuff. But you also got Bison that kind of got that shit going on too. But Tekken though, you basically got beings with devil powers and what is that, cyborgs, androids, and all that other shit.
Right. So then again, it sounds like it would be, if someone said which would it be, it would be kind of like Star Trek and Star Wars. In a similar effect, let's say. Not exactly, but a similar.
I don't want to see that big ass.
Yeah.
Push it away.
Which is, I mean, you know, personal preference, and in my opinion, I would rather have a Star Trek, I'd rather have a Street Fighter, because to me that just seems more believable and much more worth looking into, whereas Tekken would be more of like, assuming that you're into gods, assuming that you believe that kind of stuff, assuming that stuff like that could be obtained if that was a possibility.
Right.
Call me skeptical, call me unimaginable, but something like that you gotta really want to look into and say, maybe, just maybe.
The maybe, just maybe.
Trying to get, come on, get through here. Oh, I might die. I might have done something stupid.
We need two more.
Oh, come on, the fire's right there too. That's the worst part. I get it. I don't get it, really, to be honest with you.
Fool.
I don't think we're gonna get it.
Oh shit.
Wait, one more. Nope, we didn't get
Oh, that's bull.
Damn it!
You keep missing it every time, dude. Like he's
every single time.
You fool.
Oh. Speaking of fools, I was watching someone who was playing Call of Duty Zombies. It was Black Ops 1, or no, it was Black Ops 3's Moon. And he brought up the random conversation of, you know what, if Call of Duty Zombies was a real thing, how many of you people would actually want to kill yourself? And chat was like, what do you mean? And he says, now hear me out. He's like, Call of Duty Zombies, kind of far-fetched, I agree. It's not only that, but Call of Duty Zombies, with the way how the storyline is, yeah, it makes no sense, I understand that. It says, but if you think about it, Call of Duty Zombies, the way how it also is, it's not that bad. Like, okay, and chat's, you know, kind of getting some theories. And they said, seriously though, if you're in a Call of Duty Zombies world, with the Samantha being the one that is stronger than the Agartha, the Infinite, the Aether, and all that jazz, and if you were one of the crewmates that had to help Samantha, would you all kill yourself? Not because you don't want to deal with it, but because you knew what the risks were going to be. Would you do it? And someone in the chat said, so what you're saying is pretty much, do you want to pull a Primus slash Victus group or Ultimus group and just kill themselves because if they don't, the war will still rage on? Or do we keep the war raging on because we just really don't want to die? And he's like, pretty much, would you be the ones like what they did and kill yourself so that way you can end it? Or would you not so that way you can keep going? And no one answered because to me, it gets people.
Yeah. Like, damn, we just hit a deep sentiment moment right here.
I don't care.
Because, like, in my opinion, I mean, obviously, I would not hesitate. If I knew that was the answer, I wouldn't hesitate. But at the same time, if you've been doing it for so many years, and you've created a bond, and assuming that the kind of person that doesn't want to commit suicide, you created a bond with all these buddies for 10 years. You've done nothing but shed blood, helped each other out, became not friends but brothers.
Do I care?
You know, shit like that.
Like I care.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't want to commit suicide. But if it comes down to either freeing Samantha and stopping the madness, or just either selfless or selfish, I would pick selfless.
Yeah, basically, do you want to live a world without end, or live one where you can eventually be able to end? And I guess that's just what comes down to it. Whether do you want to live forever, or you want to live to you expire? Live life to the fullest, but do you want to keep doing that forever?
Right. Which, you know, then someone asks, well, then what is the point of Call of Duty Cold War? It's like, that's the thing, is Cold War supposed to be... I mean, obviously there's theories left and right, we get that. But, in some people's opinions, some could say Cold War is the continuation of the other side of the Aether, hence, you know, the Dark Aether. But it could also be the continuation of the Aether storyline, but with a twist, as in, this is what happened to the crew after the events of the Aether, after the events of Samantha. Kind of like what I was talking about the last time we played Cold War, where young Samantha made a Dark Aether, or entered the Dark Aether, went inside and brought the rest of the crew with her.
Right.
I want to live forever, Dave.
Rix wants to live forever.
Alright, Rix, if you want to live forever, only you can live forever. Would you still want to live forever?
If he wants to live forever, I'm pretty sure he wants to. I'm pretty sure he might have his reasons for that.
Which is fair. What about you, Fox? You want to live forever?
I don't know. That's kind of a contemplated issue for me, honestly. Like, do I want to live the way I am, or do I want to live as somebody different?
Well, that's just it. I mean, if you're living forever, in technicality, you have all of your life to do whatever you want to do, be whatever you want to be, and do whoever you want to do. So, I mean, in a sense, you can do and be whatever. Because you can't die. I mean, I'm not saying you have superpowers, but you can't die. So I guess technically that is a superpower.
I guess if it came down to it, I probably want to live forever, but at the exact same time, if I had to pick it in a sense, it'd probably be eternal reincarnation. Because that means that if I would have to die, I could come back to life as somebody else. Start new, start something better. And if I want to, I could probably pick only a few through, I don't know, their descendants or the ancestors to know who I was back then and who I am now.
Okay.
But only to those I feel like it's worth trusting.
Say, my internet is actually fine.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Why I'm looking at
Yep, fuck y'all. Okay.
because I want.
I don't know. I'm a little too emotional when it comes to shit like that. I couldn't handle it.
Damn, Rix. I hope I made this.
Yeah, Rick's out here like fuck friendships and everything else. I don't give a shit.
No, why not?
Okay, so then I feel like this should be asked then.
Let's see, reincarnation of memories of your previous life or no memories?
No memories. So, in a sense, you are still living forever, it's just you're different bodies each time you die.
Yeah, but the fact is that do you want to keep the memories of your previous life or no memories?
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean is, do you want to live forever but as different bodies, or do you want to reset the game every single time you die? Assuming that this means death, because I'm assuming reincarnation just means you died, but then you start as someone else. So, would you want to restart the game with as a different personality, different person, different lifestyle, or do you want to restart the game but with the same save data as a different person?
And I honestly, as painful as this could be, probably with my past life memories. Why? Because it can help with problems that are similar to prevent any mistakes that could happen, you know, within the future of any lives in general. That's just probably me.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
New game or new game plus.
Yeah, but okay. But in a sense, New Game Plus would imply that you've already got everything. Oh, no, that's fair, that's fair. Ish. See, now that to me is on different opinions. Because New Game would be you're fresh, you know, different, or you're the person you start out as, and then you've gone through the game, died, and that's just it. You the person you created is gone for. Whereas with New Game Plus, you're still the same person. It's just you kept the same shit.
Yeah, you got experience.
But you're still the same person.
Yeah.
Because
go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good. But that's just assuming that we're going off of, like I said, you die and then you come back as the same person. If you came back as a different person, then I mean...
It's almost like an Undertale scenario, now that I think about it. Because Undertale is pretty much that in a nutshell.
I thought I could have 2 vultures. Oh.
No, you gotta have 2 submachine guns, but not submachine guns, I mean 2 sentry turns, but not 2 vultures.
What?
Yeah.
Wheel? You telling me I can Kimbo?
I wish.
Right.
Damn, we would have had the whole challenge
previous
thing,
memories
huh?
would be the plus aspect. But that's what I mean is, if you have your memories, yes, but if you die, you still come back as a different person if you're going to be reincarnated. For all you know, you died and you became a 300-pound man. Or you died and you became a 110-pound, 50-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's the thing is, are we talking about reincarnation as you can choose your body? Can you choose the people? Kind of like in... What's the movie is called? Or... is it randomized, kind of like you're coming out of a womb of recreation? As fun as that sounds, and as disgusting as that sounds, that's all I can think of.
Nah, I get what you're saying, and shit. I guess it had to be the one you could choose, honestly.
Which, then in that case, would you want to always randomly, or would you always choose the character? Let me rephrase this in the best way. Fox, right now, as who you are right now, would you want to keep dying and coming back as yourself now as a saved game? Or would you like to choose a different save profile? I love how I'm using game analogies for this. If I would go through reincarnation, to me it's better to always come back as a baby. So you'd want to restart the whole process. Okay, that's fair. See, now I'm even more conflicted, because that to me sounds like because what I was asking you, Fox, because then at that sense, wouldn't you just want to be living forever then? Instead of you just dying, you might as well just stay living forever, because you still have the memories, and you can still choose yourself. So, yeah. I mean, you just don't die.
I guess in a sense... Go ahead.
But if you wanted to choose a different self when you die and choose different characters, then that would just be a new save data, or it would be new game, like you said, or new game plus, and then it gets even more confusing with that. Man, I'm loving this already. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying this conversation.
Yeah, maybe I need to start making a new video talk called Games and Theories with Block.
Call of Duty moments. Call of Duty moments that make me theorize with Block. There you go.
And with Ricks too, since he do be popping on my videos on the now and then.
With the homies, there you go, with the homies. So that way anyone that joins in chat is a homie.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess it'd be the, invite me to the party, I gotta explain. Alright, I got you after this, Hive run is over. Cause we'll have plenty of time.
I want to know what he's really thinking, cause... I mean, if I was asked this, I would want to have the effect of like Wolverine or Blade, where I can die, but it takes me quite a while to die. Therefore, I can still go through what it would feel like to live forever, in a sense, where I don't have to worry about time or me ever having to age and die from old age, but at least not at the time that I would expect. But at the same time, I also don't have to worry about living too long to where I see every single one of my loved ones die and then I'm living in eternal pain.
Right.
Because that to me at least would make life worth living for. Whereas if I lived forever, I'd have no reason whatsoever.
This boy Ken is disgusting, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, this is ever gonna be interesting with Rick's joining the party.
Yeah, I'm really curious because,
yeah,
like I said, it's very interesting to hear what other people have their explanations for and what they want to hear. Then reincarnation of memories is not something you want that. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, if I don't want, because I don't want to be reincarnated, I just want to have the effects of, like I said, Wolverine or Blade, where it takes me 100, 300, 600 plus years to die, but I at least can see the loved ones that I would love die, whenever the time is.
That sounds like more of a long-lasting life, and not an everlasting life.
Which, I mean, I can still live with, because at some point I know that I will die. Knowing me that I will die, I will join my loved ones that I care for. Whereas if I have an everlasting lifetime, I will be in eternal pain because all those loved ones that I'd be hoping to see will never come.
Right.
Which, yeah, reincarnation, I would never want reincarnation or to have any sort of memories to come back if I reset. However, I do enjoy a concept of reincarnation, especially if you can choose, because I would love to choose someone who is like me, who can have the similarities as me, but I could also work with those and see if I can't make me a better me than what I was, kind of.
Right.
Which then, in that sense, then it becomes technical, like, well, you can do that now, what?
Oh, he was in Cody.
You should invite him now. I think we're good, because we're gonna go into Nightfall and then we're done. Or I'm done, at least.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but I was about to say, yeah, I guess that's probably why I would want New Game Plus, because despite being, afraid of death in one sense, the experience of it can allow me to either live my life a little bit more peacefully and maybe going away more peacefully than just always being born, die, and being recreated just to live throughout the exact same purpose over and over again.
Well, and that's what I was wondering about reincarnation. Okay, so Rick says reincarnation as a baby with memories gives you opportunity to make decisions based on previous experiences. That's fair in life, and you also learn faster as a baby, so what you didn't learn then. Okay, but I don't know if that's how that would, well...
Hold on, let me invite him to the party chat.
Still go for the grab? Ooh, let's go.
Not develop faster, then your body won't develop faster. It just won't. But, you know, if you hit age 4 or 5, and you can speak perfect English without your mouth stumbling over itself, if your physical attributes can cause you to think that powerful, I could see that being a great thing.
Hold up. Hello, Ken. Ken, I just got
invited to some whole new party. Oh my god.
Ah, damn it, dude.
I really wanted to, I'm really hoping he wasn't trying to argue because I'm over here like, no, I want to hear.
Well, I mean, this is fine too. I mean, we'll still be able to get his opinion in about this whole thing.
Yeah. Like, okay, so I do get what he is saying. I really do understand it because that'd be awesome. You know, you're a 5, 6-year-old, and in a sense, you're graduating at age 6 because from your previous experience and memories, assuming that you can obtain that with your brain. Because remember, not everyone remembers 100% of what their past is. They only remember bits and pieces of it. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. There could be some people in there that remember every single detail. If they can, that's awesome. More power to them. But if I'm not mistaken, most people in the world cannot do that. So if you were born at, you know, if you're born a baby, reincarnated as that, came back, like I say, go to jump to age 4, age 5, or age 6, you're hoping to God that within those time period, you can already know how to do high school things. Assuming they can look at how high school was, know the whole bullshit from that, learning all that stuff, okay, cool. Or, not even high school, we can even go to, like, whatever your job is. Being a 5, 6-year-old, going inside of a laundromat, you already know how to work every single machine there, like you've never left. You know, that would be one thing, but your physical attributes would not be useful during that time period because you're still an infant. You can't exactly just lift an 80-pound box, so you'd be useless. You would be a 6-year-old with knowledge that cannot be used until you can physically do it yourself, which then becomes even more of a problem because depending on how people's mindset is and the way how people react, especially if you're a kid, you're always going to be full of emotion. So if you're always full of emotion, you get pissed off easily. It could cause another learning disability or could cause more issues towards you. And
right.
Then there's science into that, whatnot. So, I don't know. I'm also just thinking about what logical things could be about this as well. For all I know, some scientists has thought about this and said, oh, no, recreation is a possibility, this and this and this about a kid could possibly happen, and yada, 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 and you're just wrong. And they're like, sorry, just, well, whatever. So, Hawks, you're the one that said that you would want to do recreation, you said? No, what is your final answer for this?
Yeah, like I said, mine would be reincarnation, but with memories. Basically, New Game Plus.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but Rick's one where he's just completely a new person in general.
Right. Okay. That's fair,
Okay, why does our YouTube video look so laggy, but on the screen, or at least me playing right now, it looks completely fine.
Oh, like you're losing frames every now and then? That's just how Ghost is on PS. Because I do it too. Mine loses frames as well.
Yeah, like on the game, I'm playing just fine, but I'm looking at it on my YouTube, and it's like, the slowdown's just there on a now and then.
See, for right now, it's fine on mine. But I'm also looking at the game, not at my phone.
I don't know if it's because of the quality I had it on, or I don't know what.
I mean, it's on 4. Oh, I'm at 480. Whoopsies. Let's put you at 1080p. Hopefully that doesn't ruin your internet.
Nah, it doesn't. I'm on wired, so.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Uh-huh.
No, that's just how, I think that's just how Ghost is on PlayStation. I really do believe that's how it is. Because of the, well, I'm only theorizing on this. I think it's because of the import from 360 to 1 onto PS4.
Right, the PS2 to PS4.
So, yeah, so maybe there is a issue with how that's the first time ever being. Well, no, that's a lie. World at War technically went from PS2 to PS3, but PS2 also had an extra shit than PS3 did for World at War. Then PS3 also, or PS3, Xbox 360 also had zombies, whereas World at War didn't have zombies. That was just straight up a campaign thing.
Right.
Campaign and multiplayer, if I'm not mistaken.
Great, I can use this. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Oh, shut up. I hate him. I mean, I don't really hate him, but he's annoying. You know, one of the things that actually caught my attention was, I know how I asked you, I think in the past time, about would you rather be in Extinction world or the Zombies world. I think you said it. Did you say Extinction or was it Zombies? I'm pretty sure you said Extinction.
Shit, I totally forgot.
But the one thing that really made me laugh was, and if you really think about it, Extinction would be more plausible, but Zombies would be more probable depending on how science alters its genetics.
Right.
Which then, in that case, in a sense, I guess science, if you could alter genetics and DNA, you could also make other creatures kind of like aliens, in a sense. In a perfect world, I should say.
No, my body. Come on, bro.
I'm also just theorizing too because it was really fun to talk about things.
Oh yeah, yeah. Exactly.
No, he's not. Yeah, I was playing Fortnite a few nights ago with Plump Nugget is her name. She's we're gonna just say special right now. That's all she's gonna be right now. She's a very special person. Not special as in good way, but she's just special. And so she's like, so you wanna play some Fortnite? I said I don't have it. She says, well, you should download Fortnite. It's a badass game mode, or a badass game. I'm like, okay, well, I always shit on it, but I'll give it benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's not that bad. Sure, I'll play it. I downloaded it and we're playing it. We got, I think, 4 wins, right? 4 victory royales, and I'm like, oh my god, these guys are so fucking easy. And we're playing, we're having fun, okay, yada yada, time goes on. We get towards the end, she's got to leave, because she lives in UK. She's 7 hours ahead of my time. So, she has to be to bed. She's already in the morning by the time she gets off. Okay, fine. And so she leaves, and I'm with her buddies. And I said, wow, those guys were literally bots. I mean, I'm surprised how easy they were. And they said, no, seriously, they were literally bots. I said, you mean to tell me I didn't kill real players? I got 5 kills, not real players. He says, yeah, no, you literally just killed straight up AI. I was like, so this whole time I've been playing Fortnite, getting excited to play Fortnite, to go up against other players, to see their skill, and we're literally going up against bots. He says, hey, the victory royales count. And I'm like, How? You're literally one up against AIs. How does that count? It was like, yeah, it's 150 AIs, but hasn't anyone in here played Call of Duty Black Ops Combat Training? Like, it's the same fucking concept. Except, instead of 150 players, it's 9, but still!
Right.
It's like, brother almighty, I was miffed. But at the same time, I figured, you know, it's not that bad.
Why are you going off when you
Ow, 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 ow. Hostiles on the drill.
So apparently, Smoke got him the Xbox One S series.
Really?
Yeah, he's enjoying the 4K experience so far.
You.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Huh, what were you gonna say?
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie though, it's actually been pretty good. I looked at it in action. That shit loads faster, looks clearer. It's performed pretty well too. And the thing is not as big as I thought it'd be either.
All I'm gonna say is when I was playing World War II, back when I had a PS4 Pro with the 4K TV, the 4K TV was nice, but holy shit, I don't need 55 inches of TV. I literally bought a 55-inch 4K TV and I thought, this is the peak of gaming. I love this. This is awesome. I am playing it, playing zombies, and the first image I had in my mind was, this is too big. I need to get something smaller.
Let's see, yo, it's the season pass worth buying right now. I'm
used to play this game all the time on PS. The season pass.
Oh, talk about for this game. Yeah, the season pass is actually worth it. If you're not caring for the multiplayer aspect, I would say the Extinction part of the game is definitely worth it. A lot of some couple of grindings here and there, but the rewards for those grinds are worth it. Especially like this Crypto Slayer ammo that I got.
I'll solve it for him in simpler words.
Right.
If you want Extinction for rewards, look at Cryptid Slayer ammo. That's all you need to know. Just Cryptid Slayer ammo. Look into it, pay attention to it, watch some gameplay of it. You'll figure out why it'd be worth it. If you're in it only for the multiplayer and the multiplayer alone, this is the wrong game for you, sir. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying multiplayer is trash. Just good luck finding a multiplayer match.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you you used to play Extinction, Cryptid Slayer ammo. That's all I'm gonna say. Cryptid Slayer ammo. Because nothing else will give you more of a hard on than being able to use only one ammo that literally takes the cake. That, and I guess you could say double class, but I mean, I don't know. I really like the idea of being tanky and DPSy, but
wait, we're supposed to melee these scouts.
Oh shit, my bad. I am not even looking. That's... Oh, good thing you said something.
Yeah,
That's
I was wondering. I thought you was only shooting those guys just to get it out the way, but I'm like, oh, he's actually just straight up shooting everything.
Yeah, no, I was looking at chat, not even at the challenge. We still got time, don't worry, we still got time.
We only need 2 more. Yeah, 3 more. Now 2.
2 more now.
Those guys we can shoot.
Now, the only other thing besides Cryptid Slayer ammo and double class would have to be the arc attachments, because, come on, if you can't go, if you don't want to grind for 500 teeth, fine, I understand that. Go for 125, get the pistol arc attachment, run mainly pistols just to get a bearing or an idea of it, you'll thank me later, and then go for Master Scavenger at 200. But if you're the kind of person that also says, you know what, if I want to go for 200 and get that, I might as well also get, or I might as well go for 500, then yeah, go for Cryptid Slayer ammo. I'm going to do I'm gonna do pistols. Here, use some ammo.
Explosive rounds ready.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are.
Yep, I am too.
See, and the other thing too is if you're also not caring for the teeth, you just want to play Extinction, just play Extinction. Nightfall and Mayday are my favorites. Not only because it has boss fights, but because once you played with them after a few times, got an hour or two into it, it becomes a fun challenge doing the challenges.
Yeah.
Ew, red stuff, gross.
Oh, it's about to shoot.
Can you still find public matches on the Extinction maps? Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, you can. It's
We
not a
don't
lot of
because we
yeah.
just like to play him and I.
Yeah. It's good to play with people that you know how to play with. If you try to play with randoms, it's a hit or miss.
That is true. You ain't wrong there.
Yeah, and also they got to be dedicated to doing the challenges because you need challenges to get stronger.
Incoming.
It shouldn't be.
That's just it. Okay. There's one more in front of you, I think.
Got it.
Alright, now we'll go after her.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
I mean, shit, there are times where I will go on to public matches, just when I was on Xbox at least, I'd go on just to show off my Cryptid Slayer ammo. Because, to me, it was worth more to show off with that than it was for the map itself. Granted, you know, at this point, after getting that much teeth, you've already done every single map. There was one person, when Advanced Warfare came out, someone said, is it worth buying the season pass for Black Ops 2? Kind of like this, except Black Ops 2. And someone, no bullshit, someone that I was playing with said, let me ask you this. Do you want to play a game mode that literally has no point to it after Moon? Or do you want to play a game mode because the MP7's in it? And I was like, that's literally what you're gonna come up with. And he says, MP7's like the only good thing about BO2. I was like, what? It's like, just because it came from Modern Warfare 3, that's the only reason why. I was like, what is your excuse? I was like, really? Origins. Buried. I mean, shit. Buried's like the first time ever we're gonna have all the perks in one game without trying so hard.
Mob of the Dead.
I didn't get to Mob of the Dead because I was saving that for last, for obvious reasons. But it's the Die Rise, because of the Sickle Fire. You don't have to pack a punch it, it's 50 rounds, it does so much damage as it is, you don't have to worry about it. It's like, and on top of that too, Mob of the Dead. Literally the very first fucking map, not only inside of a prison, but the only map that made you feel sorry for the 4 characters who you knew deserved it, but at the same time were trapped in this hell, and you wanted to do whatever you can to make sure they got out of that hell. And there's so much more story to it. The guy was like, yeah, Mob of the Dead's alright. I was like, okay. Like, you're not a zombies player, are you? He says, nope, like I said, I'm only here just to be so, like, just go back to Modern Warfare 3, that's how you're gonna play. Like, Modern Warfare 3's MP7, if I'm not mistaken, is much more versatile than the one in BO2.
In a
yeah,
sense,
but no one plays MW3. Yeah, this was right, like I said, when Advanced Warfare came out, so apparently no one played MW3, yet I knew MW3 and BO2 was probably the most Xbox 360 games being played. So
And Ghost
shit,
was still there too, from time to time.
Which one, sorry?
And Ghost too, from time to time.
Well, that's just it, is, when Advanced Warfare was out, it was the whole rave of exo movement and jumping around, but yet the ones that didn't exactly enjoy it that much, me, they were into BO2 and, yeah, Modern Warfare 3, and yeah, Ghosts, because of Extinction, especially me with Ghosts. But just the fact that it was only an MP7 pissed me off, so I thought, why? The MP7 is, I mean, I understand the logistics of it, because it is nice, but Modern Warfare 3's MP7 does more, almost little to no recoil. You don't have to worry about the attachments being wrong because you can literally slap any attachment, it'll do just fine. Whereas on BO2s, I mean, you could kind of do the same thing, but name one person that plays MP7 without a suppressor or an extended mag.
Right.
Like, it's either extended mag because you go through 40 bullets quickly, or it's a suppressor because you want the less recoil. Or I guess you could say red dot, but I mean, I really don't think anyone uses a red dot for more than, what, maybe a month of its life cycle, just trying to get the hang of it.
I don't know, because I've been a red dot main for quite some time, to be fairly honest. But
yeah, but you also use red dot with everything too, in, you know, Man of War.
Okay. Now, I'll be honest with you. Man of War and a couple other guns is a little bit different. I use Elo sights for some of those guns. And it actually helps too.
Right, that's true. No, I understand that. Although, I don't know. Man of War to me, I'm starting to like it, or I was getting used to it. It's just... It's, I don't know, to me it's just definitely one of those weapons that you either learn to love it at the start, or you dislike it to then grow to enjoy it. Because it does a substantial amount of damage. And on top of that too, if you put on high cal and long barrel, yeah, you put those two on, or not high cal, sorry, yeah, high caliber for the headshot, long barrel and extended mag, and a few other attachments, then yeah, it pretty much becomes a gun that you tap chest to the noggin, and everyone's dead. You have enough bullets, recoil is not, it's not hard to hold on to, but it's there. I'm just surprised not many people wanted to use the M8A7. At least that I ran into. Most people either use the VMP, Man of War, or Cam 44.
Shit, I got the opposite. A lot of people using the M8.
One of those lobbies. Because I literally would purposely pull out the M8, and I get my ass rocked by the Cam 44. Like, alright, I get it. This gun literally has no recoil. Then again, in the beta, the Cam 44, literally, you could slap suppressor, extended mags, extended barrel, supply drops, that's not what I meant to say, fast mag, on top of that, with an ELO sight, or stock, and that gun had no recoil, melted from any range, and on top of that too, it gave you one attachment, or one extra spot to use blast suppressor. Whereas M8A7, I mean, well, you need extended mags, and possibly ELO sight, or just ELO sight. That was about it, because it already had no recoil, or round burst, damage, high damage from long range, and on top of that too, if you put on high caliber, you were just an asshole, because you can't headshot someone with one burst, that makes someone go I don't know how many times, because I didn't join clans, I just joined with random people, and if you did well enough, sometimes you get an invite. There's a few times that I would get, or I would do well enough, perform well enough to get invited to a 4-man. And those other 3 people use the M8A7 with high cal and extended mags. And at the time I was like, why are you using high cal? It's only a headshot modifier. He says, it is only a headshot modifier. But if you got extended mags, the M8A7 go brr brr. It was like, oh, okay. So they'll get it. And they would go 30 plus kills every single game. Not all 3 of them at the same time. But it was never a loss. And it always pissed me off, because I thought, how? It's a damn 4-round burst, And then it clicked to me, it's a 4-round burst that literally goes brr brr. And that's it. You put on high cal, it's a 2-shot to the noggin, that's it.
Joe coming online.
Why? I don't like
Don't worry, I got just the thing for that.
Watch out, hunters.
Found him.
Ah!
He came running for your flare. Like, hey, what's up? Got just the thing
Ooh,
for that.
shiny.
Literally any moth. So, and if it wasn't that Mayday 7, I would have run into a Man of War clan, and that pissed me off the most. Because they would just sit there. They would camp it like it was the competitive CDL on TDM. Like, okay, I understand Surge. I understand Domination. Hell, I even understand Demolition. Fine. But TDM, I mean... And it might be because when I think of TDM, I just think it's literally just get kills. So, in that sense, fine. If you're just getting kills to get your KD up, okay, sweet. That's your prerogative, not mine. You do what you want, boo. I get that 100%. I can't tell you otherwise. But, at the same time, that's kind of ridiculous to get that many kills just so you can hold a position, just so that way you can get kills. I don't know.
No, I get it too. It'd be like that sometimes too. At this point, people just don't really care for the objectives. They play the game just to get kills, just because it makes them look cool. I mean, and granted, it had those moments, but at the exact same time, though, when you're playing a game that's basically based off of teamwork and all that other shit, people seem to tend to forget that the game has teamwork in it. And it's crazy though, because Left 4 Dead was literally like one of those games that literally defines teamwork. Like,
You can't leave. If you leave, you will actually explains why you can't leave. That game.
Okay, but you gotta realize too, though, that Left 4 Dead, in a sense, was more of, it was a sandbox game, because it was, you know, it was a jokester game. It literally was not supposed to be, in a sense, not entirely, but in a sense, it's supposed to be a jokingly fun game, because the way how it looked, the way how the characters are, the physics to it, the character reactions, it was hilarious. But, if you want to put down, like, the competitive nature of things towards it, yeah, I mean, name one other person out there, unless you're a speedrunner on PC, that doesn't count. Name one other person on there that goes on Xbox or PlayStation, went on there and had not said, hey yo, I need some help. This tank is literally throwing me across the world. No, as soon as you hear someone say tank, every single player shoots the tank. That's it's not even a question. It's not even, hey, could you please? It's just straight up, there's a tank, we're shooting at it. That's it. No more.
yeah, everybody's on high alert when it comes to tank.
And not even the tank, the boomer. There's not even a single person out there that doesn't try to push the boomer out of the way so it doesn't cause a horde to show up. Or the iconic one, the cars, or anything that starts an alarm. Everyone will shoot at the zombies, but as soon as they see an alarm, they stay away from that car, or they make sure to not shoot the zombies, because they don't want to make their life much difficult or any harder than it is. So then there's more teamwork towards that. I know how we're supposed to be killing these while they're in the air, but I'm gonna be real with you, this is gonna be a little bit harder than it looks.
Yeah. Okay,
although I do have to say, I feel like Left 4 Dead 2 is more of a, was more strategic because it added the jockey, it added more, it added many more maps that had more hype to it. So it felt like, to me at least, Left 4 Dead 2 was that game that either you just really and sincerely wanted to get 100% on it, not die, perfect run, or that game was going to fuck you over with RNG no matter how hard it tried. It was going to fuck you over either way.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? You said, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
T-boosters ready.
I hope I didn't overthrow that.
Nah, you made that a good spot.
Okay.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this one.
There's two.
Unless by some miracle we get off. We get the last two.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Oh, frames. Losing frames.
Okay, we got one more.
Tango down. Explosive rounds ready.
Maybe. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Something on a miracle.
Just by a mere inch.
That is terrifying. I don't know why it thinks that I have a key. I don't have a key.
I don't have a key either.
Oh, shut up. Cross.
Everybody stuff. I don't think Jim understands. Everybody stuff.
What other theories can you think of, Fox, that are
It's the fact that
interesting?
Mmm.
like
Theories.
you crawl on my shoulder and basically was trying to explain.
Damn, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of one. Because there has been a few that's been on my mind, but I really can't pick up one at the moment right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Drill is live. Watch your six.
Please be you this time, because last time I get out a little too cocky and it was painful. Okay. I see how it is. Alright. So I know how we're all supposed to eat healthy. We're all supposed to have vegetables and fruits and drink water and all that shenanigans. But at the same time, humans also got the need of they should have something more to treat themselves. Hence, you know, sugar, soda, burgers, stuff like that. So, in theory, in a sense, and I mean, like, this is something that you and I both can discuss, because I want your opinion on it as well as my opinion on it. Could we technically say that having, I mean, everything's obviously in consideration. Technically, a cheeseburger is one, or would be considered a healthier version of an unhealthy food.
Yeah. I would say that because a hamburger can have a lot of things. Lettuce, tomatoes, you know, the choices of vegetables. But then you also got, you know, its meats, its cheese, and other stuff. Sauces.
Right.
So you could say that it's a combination of both healthy and unhealthy. Depending on the meat and the, what's it, the extra add-ons that goes with it.
Okay. That's what I was, and that's why I was wondering, because I had the same thought process, and I do get it as well. You know, it also depends on how much salt you add on the burger and the beef, or what kind of seasonings. Are the seasonings, you know, carb related, or depending on the carbs, if you're into that, or whatnot. Which is why I didn't mention that, because then it becomes nitpicky, and I don't think anyone wants to go down the nitpicky route, because then we'd be here forever.
Right. I feel like it's the exact same thing for pizza as well. Just because you can add anything to that.
Right, because technically, you could have a healthy pizza by having, I mean, you could add a taco pizza, which is, you know, the same thing like a burger. Vegetables, seasonings, sauces, it all could be healthier than what your traditional pizza could be. But yeah, at the same time, if you don't things into consideration, it could be one of the most unhealthy, greasy, disgusting things that could ever be laid inside your mouth. Kinda like a cheeseburger. You could put barbecue sauce and add too much salt to it, add too much other seasonings. You know, you could have no vegetables in there and it's just straight up cheese, bread, and beef, which could be even more unhealthy because then, depending on the bread, which then, like I said, becomes nitpicky all at that point. But like, that one occurred to me because, in a sense, yeah, we shouldn't have bread. It's, you know, that's a lot of carbs to it. But at the same time, if you already are in a healthy state, I mean, obviously, if you're in that healthy state, you can pretty much eat whatever, burn it off, no problem. But in a theoretical term, hi, big guy, you could literally have a burger with all the normal stuff on there, and in a sense, be eating healthier than having, like, a taco. Well, no, because a taco...
What's going on with you, Shay? Yeah, but Shay, I'm not worried about him and his girlfriend.
No, I'm not. It's just that I noticed that the comet count got up exponentially high, and then I had to figure out what was going on with it.
What's the possibility of a Marvel being announced after your Switch event? The possibility of that.
I don't know, now that I really think about it, all these fast foods, I mean, obviously, if you make it at home, everything's healthier at home, but in a sense, all these fast foods could be technically healthy in its normal form as long as everything is taken into consideration.
Yeah.
Which,
Do you guys play on PlayStation 4? Yeah, we are on PlayStation 4 right now.
Sometimes it feels like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like I'm on Xbox 360. I don't know why, just, I feel like, yeah. What challenge is it this time? I'm glad I didn't buy anything, and I'm glad I did my pistol stuff.
Hunters on the move.
Shotgun.
Fucking thing is the shotgun. Where's the shotgun? Where the fuck's the shotgun?
Shotgun. I think there was some on the way back.
Alright, well, you do that, and I'll keep this drill alive as best as I can.
Yeah, I'm right. Yep, there go Bulldog.
Alright, and then when you come down here, I'm gonna grab me a shotgun.
Alright.
This Maverick is not my friend right now. Friend for everyone else, not for me. Alright, I'll be back. I'll leave my vulture here, hopefully. You know, that was the other debate too. Like, I don't know how you feel about the console war stuff, but I honestly feel like none of them is better or worse than each other.
Yeah, I particularly don't care for the console wars. I may talk shit about it from time to time, but I never really care for it. It's all about preference at the end of the day.
Exactly, like, I mean, yeah, you get PS4, yeah, the interface might be a little bit more simplified than the other, or than Xbox. However, if you're already the kind of person that has played PlayStation over the years, growing up, it would be familiar to you here by default. It really would. Same with Xbox. You know, I played 360 growing up, or I shouldn't say growing up. For 10 years I played 360 Xbox interface, so to me, yeah, it did not feel any different from when I switched over from 360 to PlayStation. It really didn't.
Right.
I have no ammo, and you're doing all that. I'm gonna help you. I mean, yeah, then it all comes down to the controller, which, yes, I will agree. At first, the PlayStation controller felt awkward because I have small hands. But, you know, just like, you know, the saying, practice makes perfect, using the PlayStation controller just felt simple and not so confusing. And the Xbox controller felt awkward, but that's only because I haven't played it with so long. After spending 2 hours, 3 hours playing with it, it acted like I never left playing PlayStation or Xbox. So, whoever thinks that Xbox is better because of graphics-wise or interface-wise, no. It's just, it all goes down to preference. It really does. You can spend 2 hours, 3 hours on PlayStation and get comfortable with it and used to it, and it's the same with Xbox. I mean, shit. That's like saying, do you prefer to have a vehicle or a bike?
Right.
I mean, well, okay, well, in that sense, it's kind of far-fetched, but if you're trying to go from work, would you rather have a bike or a car? As long as you get to work, it shouldn't matter, unless, you know, you want to get to work faster. Fine, I see.
I'm pretty sure legitimately everybody would say car.
I mean, yeah, I was thinking that too. I would pick a car, but you know what? Fuck this Scorpion. Fucking sick and tired of this guy shooting his jizz at me.
You like jazz? How's some of this jizz?
Wait, wait. Like jazz? How about some of this jizz? Hey, yo, you like money? Cause I found 250 up top and 1,000 right here.
Thanks.
Yeah. Call of Duty moments that make me theorize my butter. Okay, let's talk food again. We all love fried chicken. Okay, let me rephrase this. Most people in the world love fried chicken. Give fried chicken to anyone, most of the time they'll eat it. Now, is fried chicken, and I'm gonna be as nice as possible, is fried chicken really Satan food? Or is that just someone out there literally just trying to be an asshole because they had a bad experience with fried chicken one time?
I would say somebody just being an asshole.
Because I have yet to hear, physically hear someone say, I fucking hate fried chicken. Most of the time I hear someone saying, I've had bad experience with it, but I go into some comments and there are times where I literally hear, I hate fried chicken. It is Satan food. Everyone that gets fried chicken literally wants to just burn chicken. It has no flavor. Like, hey, if your chicken tastes burnt, take that out of context as much as you would like. But if your chicken tastes kind of burnt, then you didn't make fried chicken right.
Right.
And also on the subject of food as well, sorry to make you hungry, but now I'm hungry. Kentucky Fried Chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, or chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Damn it. Oh no. They both sound good.
And that's just it, because I would love me some fried chicken right now. But chicken fried steak too also sounds so dank. Call me a stoner as much as you would like, but I'm not. First of all. Second of all, just anything fried right now sounds damn delicious. Hell, give me a fried cheeseburger and I'll eat it.
I know I'm hang on.
Anyone else remember the Bulldog meta in Ghost when it was out?
Oh god, do not remind me. That and Attack were like...
I don't know what happened. I was playing on, not Showdown. I mean, Showdown was a part of it, but I think it was... Oh, I'm going to mess up. It's the map that has the tank in the middle of the map, and most people like to hide it, or hide behind it as a head glitch.
Oh, you talking about Game Show? Or, yeah. That's what I'm
Game
checking.
Show, or the one that's inside that tiny town. It's got a shack on one side of the spawn. On the other side of the spawn has the sniper's roost with the one window, and you can go on top of the balcony.
Ah, fuck. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it Warhawk?
Yes, Warhawk.
Okay,
I'm pretty
dude.
sure that's what it is. So, I don't know what happened, But I remember playing Warhawk and people running with Bulldogs, and I thought, okay, semi-auto, 8 for 6 rounds, okay, I like it, I understand it. But just everyone ran it. And in my mind I thought, is this the meta? Because I was thinking, because Devastation was out, I thought the Ripper was. And instead, people were ignoring the Ripper, at least on my end, when I was experiencing it. They were ignoring the Ripper, and they were using the Bulldog. And I thought, is the Bulldog really this scary? I had no fucking idea that the Bulldog had extended mags.
Yeah, it had extended mags, ridiculous range, and fucking fast fire rate that makes you wanna throw a controller at yourself.
Like, I don't know how many times I have raged, and I have made people rage over the Bulldog because of how versatile, how destructive, and like you said, the range to it was just... Oh... I don't miss that meta, but if there was a meta that I'd have to pick, Bulldog would be the meta I'd pick.
I would say
because
that.
It's shotgun.
I would say maybe either that or the TAC. At least the TAC.
The TAC is a sniper. You shut your mouth.
You think the TAC is a sniper? The TAC was a nasty motherfucker. Up close,
That's what I mean.
Up close at just a single pop to the chest, he was dead.
That's what I mean. Like, people would play hardcore and they're like, "This is the KSG killer." Like, bullshit. KSG is stupid, broken, on hardcore. No, I've watched a few videos of people using the TAC 19 with long barrel. Yeah, long barrel or choke barrel, whatever that longer extended barrel was. And they would play hardcore and just snipe people from other across the map. Like, how? Like, well, there's no way in hell that should be allowed. Like, that should be allowed. Like I said, the KSG was one thing. That's because of the KSG. It's supposed to be a puck shot. But the TAC 19, good God. I said, no, I'm about to die. There I go.
Ah, shit.
All of them went after me for some reason, and the tank's up here.
Oh shit. Man, we supposed to knock the Scorpions, but I'm having a hard time with all this shit going on.
I'm good up here now, if you can try. Oh,
damn. You got down again? Alright, hang on.
No, I haven't went down, you didn't pick me up yet. But all these Scorpions are shooting their load over here. Just trying to melee. I also don't have better max.
Oh shit.
I got it.
Woo!
Good save. Good save. Good save.
Yep.
Trying to melee a Scorpion, but they just keep shooting their shit. Fuck off.
Come here! Ah, damn it! Damn, there's a lot of them I'm seeing over there.
And they're just going all over the place too.
Oh, there's another Rhino.
Got him.
Nice, good shit. Alright.
Piece of shit. Bring me this commercial of literally dying to Scorpions. I still miss the ARX though. I really want to play, or I really wish multiplayer was popping on here, because that ARX, for some reason to me, the ARX is just delicious.
Bruh.
ARX or I mean.
Speaking of ARX, do you want this one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you.
Oh.
You know, if she really wanted to kill herself, wouldn't she have just done it already? Like, way before she talked to us?
Yeah.
Like, I get backstory, yada yada yada, but I always hate those scenes where it's, I'm gonna commit Sudoku, just watch! Like, then why did you explain that you're gonna commit Sudoku? Instead of just committing Sudoku? Like, what? I mean, not to be an asshole, but, you know, you literally could have just been like, hey guys, boom!
Or been a Sudoku!
Sudoku! Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck?
I pissed my sister off with that, actually. I'm ready when you are.
Give me a second. I'm going to
Yeah,
switch
that's
this
fine.
weapon because, as much as I like
Fuck
the
this
bulldog, yeah.
I would love to have fun with this. Fuck this guy. You know, I seriously pissed off my sister because we were talking about suicide and whatnot, and I said, or I yelled, Sudoku! She says, that's not anything of suicide at all. I said, no, it's from a game, you know, it's people I watch, what you do in the game is you literally commit suicide, but when you commit suicide, you literally yell, Sudoku! And she says, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. I was like, you wouldn't have understood it because you didn't grow up with it.
Right.
She says, I don't need to grow up with it, it just sounds dumb. Like, okay. I kind of looked at her like, okay.
You ready?
Let me see if the ARX can use a muzzle brake. It already has a muzzle brake, and it can't change colors. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. Oh, come on!
Got you. Just give me some ammo real quick, and I'll give you some money.
There you go.
Oh god, he's kicking my ass.
I'll leave it to you.
Thank you. Holy shit, I'm about to die!
Oh shit.
Immediately they went after me! What is it with them?
Yeah, they are way more aggressive than normal.
What's that?
Pieces of shit. Like, as soon as it said LMG, is like, yeah, I got this, and all the Scorpions said,
Get that bitch!
get over here! How do I know?
Okay, if I would have to say anything, and this might be a little bit of a spoiler, they actually improved that compared to the trailer.
Oh, did they really? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the main reason why I put down my expectations. Because after I heard Scorpion saying, get over here, like, that sounded so pathetic in my opinion. It
I
did
feel
not
you.
sound.
Like, it wasn't entirely bad, but it was just like a hard pill to swallow for me. But then when I heard
Yeah, it was like, I hate to tell you this, but you got a
oh
rhino.
shit, big boy's here.
I hate to tell you this, Rhino's dead.
What
Yo, you
the
got some?
Okay,
Yo, you got some ammo by chance?
sure. There you go.
Yo, you got some ammo by chance?
KFC. That's the finger looking good shit right there.
Oh, who said that? Did someone say something about the KFC thing? Oh, whoops.
Nah, that's just me sucking.
Oh, I thought that was Rick saying KFC is that thing you're looking good shit, like, yeah? Where I'm working at, it's a laundry place, and someone had a birthday party, and they're talking about cake and what kind of presents people got, whatnot. I didn't exactly give specifics, but all I heard was, "Hey, you want some cake?" And the dude is Latino, and he's trying his best to speak English. You know, got to give a brother some credit. And I'm, like I said, kind of not listening to the details. And all of a sudden, he says, "Yeah, we're gonna go to KFC afterwards, I think." I was like, and that's, like I said, that's why I brought up the KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken thing, because that's kind of what's been on my mind. And I brought up the KFC, and everybody says, "Oh, okay, really? Get the fuck away from me!"
Yeah, I got a rhino on my ass. I am trying to get to you as soon as I can. Hang in.
No, you're good. Oh, don't die.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
I honestly.
oh, what the fuck?
Yep.
This shit.
Rhino's dead.
Okay, well, that's a little less to worry about. Shit, I'm trying to get to you.
Oh no! Oh, not 3. I was expecting another Rhino. Okay, that's Scorpion's dead.
Ain't no leash day.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, we're gonna go get some KFC later on if you guys want to come. And I really, cause you know I'm new, I really wanted to be like, yo, can I get invited? But I thought, no, that's gonna be kind of awkward, you know, new guy, not exactly good friends with anyone here. It would just be awkward for me to just show up to KFC. And I was like, but then again, are they really gonna say no to a fat ass about eating some KFC? I'm not gonna test it. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one of my friends show up and said, sure, they get to have KFC, but no, we won't get KFC, we'll just get salad. I'm like, I feel you. I feel you.
They everywhere!
Smoke?
What shit is wrong?
I don't know. He's playing Halo right now, and I guess he's trying to get some attention of some sort.
4K, 4K, die, bitch!
Who the hell plays Halo and sounds like a damn banshee? Not the riding vehicle. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, only Smoke would.
Whoop! Whoop! You're dead.
Do not allow the drill to go health to go below 50. So far we've hit perfectionist level. I think we'll be okay.
Bitch, like that
We
shit.
might not have hit perfection completion, or we might not hit complete flawless completionist, but you know. Then again, it is 11 in the 11 at night for me, and I'm not exactly fucked. Oh my god, you got a fuck of friends.
Holy, he was not kidding.
No, I wish I was. Oh my god. Yo, Fox, I knew I was complaining about my 2 deaths, but you got some friends.
Fuck my nuts.
Fox, I don't know about you, my man, but you got time, I got the crime. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. If you got the juice, I got the moose. You picking up what I'm dropping down?
Yeah.
I don't know, shit. Come on. Beat your
So, do you know Markiplier by chance?
Yeah. I watch his stuff from time to time.
Okay, so I was noticing a few years back when Markiplier and Vanoss were like neck and neck with subscribers. Is it just me? And it might not be me, but it feels like Vanoss is, yep, he's being a shit. Is it just me, or is Vanoss kind of like,
no, not
it's
that.
like he's not even trying anymore? But at the same time, like, he also, or his friends have also grown somewhat to themselves, which knows they are their own people, they can do that. But it just seems like Markiplier has always been solo, and it feels like his content is much more appealing, if not more enjoyable to look at than Vanoss's. Although, nothing against the both of them, nothing against the both of them at all. Love them both. To me, I like watching the scary games from Markiplier, but I also do enjoy watching the Sandbox Scaries mod, or the Grand Theft Auto, or stuff like that. But the Among Us shit, the Phasmophobia, to me, it's just, you gotta really want to watch this. That is not aiming down the sight, that is holding a grenade.
Real man game right here. Halo. Halo's a real man game in this bitch. Nigga.
Halo is a real man's... Okay. I have seen someone speedrun legendary Halo's,
I can resume from this game to different game.
what, Halo CE? Is that what it is? Or the first Halo game?
This bitch.
That game a legendary? Fuck no.
Halo Combat Evolved.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
Anyone that can play Halo, if anyone that can play Halo Combat Evolved, that is insanity.
I agree.
I don't know how anyone can play Legendary. I'm ready when you is. Oh, you better hurry up though.
Yeah.
Heat.
I got a Phantom and a Rhino on my ass.
Yep, I see him.
Heat. Woo! Call me face smoke.
I'm out of there.
Shit.
Alright.
Who want this beat?
I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here, I'm right here.
What's up, bitch?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a weapon that shoots just as fast, bitch.
Damn, legendary. This shit's gonna be easy for me.
Yes, sir, I got it. Thank you.
Ah, damn it.
I knocked it down, I knocked it down, I knocked it
Alright,
down.
I see ya.
If I die, I'm gonna start this game. Come here.
Dude, you have been installing a lot of games whenever you doing good or get your ass kicked.
Bitch! Bitch! Like that? I am Master Chief! Huh? What? Ooh!
Alright, but let's re-real
Nice dodge,
though.
Elite. You're strong.
Halo Combat Evolved.
But guess what? You're facing
Or
smoke.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
I love this.
Which one? What?
Halo Combat Evolved or Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
No, I'm saying out of for what reason?
Oh, for what reason? So, Halo Combat Evolved for the campaign storyline, how that was, or Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for its campaign story.
I really couldn't tell you because I have not ever played Combat Evolved.
What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I
No,
played
yeah,
Halo
have
2
I.
and almost every other Halo game besides 5, but I never played Evolved. Dude, not now, man. I will play with you soon, but...
Lost your damn mind. The fuck?
Oh, she went down now.
Oh shit, I really wish I knew that.
You ain't a real Halo fan.
She just got down, don't worry.
Disgusting, man.
I didn't know I had to be a Halo fan to mean anything to you.
Okay. I
Play
will
Reach
admit,
tonight. Come on, Evolve.
okay, Reach is different.
Reach is
actually
different.
Reach actually got people back into Halo, I think.
Real talk,
Halo-
Reach did save Halo because Halo was about to get a big fuck over.
No.
Really? Yeah, no, like, Halo 3, after finding out that Master Chief died because of the ending of that and not knowing that Master
Back
Chief was
in
going
the
to come
day,
back, everyone
we
quit
saved
playing Halo.
On Xbox One, MCC saved Halo because he got all the Halo games.
MCC.
Master,
Yes. Master Collection.
Halo, Master Chief Collection.
MCC stand for Halo Master Chief Collection. MCC.
Yes, but that's only a remake
Now,
of Halo 2.
Halo 4 was yo. My bad.
Bruh.
Fuck, thank you.
So,
Oh, he dead now.
Another one's here. Right behind us.
Oh, you hurt, you bitch.
Oh, damn, he bailed.
I did like Halo 4 because of the guns, but the story on that though was definitely an oddball.
Yeah, like, it literally
Halo
was
4 was
supposed to be,
decent,
well, here's
I admit,
Halo 3,
Halo
or here's
4 was the
another
first
Halo
game that
game
Chief actually
that we're
got
reviving.
defeated.
Alright, there's so many people talking.
It was the first game that he actually got defeated because people said that he can never get defeated. He actually lost the war and shit, and you know everybody died. It was the first game that he lost, but now, no.
Did he just say that Halo 3 was the first game that Master Chief lost?
No, he said 4. 4? No, Master Chief was about to win the war, and he still was, but...
He was, but he was too late, and he got defeated. He lost, and everybody got fucking died by new enemy and shit and everything. That's the reason why that Halo 4 I probably say was my least favorite because the story was, you know, he actually almost saved the world, but he was too late because, you know, I guess
He saved the world, but he just didn't have a way to escape from what he had to do. It was only Cortana that saved his ass last second. That's the only reason why he's still around. If it weren't for Cortana, he'd have been dead.
I can use some ammo.
Yeah, I got you. Hang on. Damn, that thing's regenerating health. Hey, we didn't take out the power fast enough.
I'm shooting.
bitch, you know who I am. I am Master Chief. I'm playing in 4K, bitch. Time out. Respect me. Get out the way, you fucking NPC.
I will
can't
admit,
move.
I was very pissed off to find out that, oh my god, what the fuck, just took my ass down.
Boom.
Hang on, I'm coming to get you.
I will admit that yes, probably the first Halo would be the best Halo. I could agree with that, but I did not give a shit about Halo until Reach.
No!
I mean, it was cool and all, but it was not like, oh, she went down, she went down, she went down. It wasn't like that be-all, end-all for me. It was more of like, why are shit exploding? Okay, I can't do anything because they just all keep fucking showing up and fucking my ass.
Give me a shower.
I don't know why I threw it at her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very ticked off at this game right now. Then I got no better max ammo, otherwise I'd be doing stuff. Yeah, that's right, you shoot at me for no fucking reason, shithead. Bitch. How do you like it when I shoot you in the noggin, huh? How do you fucking like it when I shoot you? Oh, she's down, she's down, she's down,
Yeah,
she's down.
I just hit the last flower.
Fuck out of here, Scout! I'm gonna beach the fuck out of you. I'm gonna beach the fuck out of you?
Thanks for that.
Got the healing thing done. Ow. Oh, away! But I prefer Reach. I don't know, something about Reach just felt so nice. It was like, it was a very cool relief from Halo 3 ODST. Although, I will admit, I really did like me some ODST as well. Might not be a fan favorite, but for someone who's not into Halo, and for someone who was just trying to understand what Halo was, ODST is a very great startup for, hey, this is how Halo is, this is the after events of Halo 3, of Master Chief, and what happened. It's cool. I like that. I really did. But yeah, for someone to say that Halo 4 or the best Halo is after Halo 3, like I don't know, man. That's
Yeah, I got questions for them. Good shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, that one was such a shame. Turns out she's actually not dead, she just body checks us. Like, well, fuck me in the ass. 4 downs.
Wait, this game did not make it easy.
No, but then again, it's supposed to be a nice little... You know what's funny about Ghost? We beat Ghost so many times that we don't have to worry about coming to play it to beat it.
Right.
It's Advanced Warfare and World War II that we have to worry about. I feel like once we get those two beat, then we can relax more. 13 teeth? Not bad. I've finally got some teeth.
Yeah.
42. Yep, I think I'm gonna get me another slice of pizza and call it a night, my guy. And then tomorrow, during the night, I think I'll download... I'm gonna download World War II, because I watched you play Final Rank, and I watched you play Darkest Shore. Or not, yeah, was it Dark?
It was supposed to be
Darkest Shore.
Yeah, but it came up Final Rank because I was in the Darkest Shore lobby, but then for some reason it put me Final Rank. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll deal with that. Fuck it. I meant to change the title.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, that's not Darkest Shore, I think. I don't know.
But yeah, good playing with you, and honestly, because of me playing this game with you, I end up getting like a good, decent amount of views.
What's up, Block?
Yeah. What's up, Block the fuck?
He said, "What's up?"
What's up, Block?
Oh, I thought you said, "What up?" Just another gorgeous night.
Halo, now.
He really wants you to play Halo. I mean, I don't blame him, but at the same time, it's just, it's Halo. It's Halo.
Right.
Hello, fan.
But yeah, good playing with you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, about to say, cause what you trying to do? Because we still got to take care of AW. We still got to take care of WW2. Eventually, we also gonna have to tackle Zombie Army 4.
So, I'm saving Zombie Army 4 for a you and I thing because Flub Nugget, the woman that I play with on stream,
Uh-huh.
she's also wanting to play Zombie Army 4, and if I can, I want to see if I can get her involved with us, so that way you can run us all through it, and we can just get done with the game. Because, one, I really want to kill Hitler. Not kill Hitler, sorry, you kill the big robot ship towards the end, if I'm not mistaken, the tank thing.
Yeah, I know what you was talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. I want to go all the way to the end because I really am excited for that. But if she gets into it, and if I can get her to at least play like maybe 2 hours of it, then that'd be perfect because you both could collab to that, and then I'll start streaming, which I don't want to, but at the same time, she won't stop bugging me about it. So I figure if all three of us stream, then maybe we could all work with each other on that. Especially mainly you two, since you're at 624 and she's at 6 something. She's at, I think she's close to 7. I could be wrong. I don't know. Although she streams on Twitch, you stream on YouTube. I mean, you guys could still both help each other out. But that's why I haven't touched Zombie Army 4 yet.
All right, that's fine.
Plus, I mean, fuck playing with Ricks because literally he what was it? Was it Ricks and Smoke or who was the other one?
I think it was
Crazy,
Ricks and Crazy
that played with us, and literally you two or you three ran me through Zombie Army 4. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. We got too far into the campaign, and we were just chit-chatting about random bullshit.
Bruh. Plus, I think he was a little drunk too at that time.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was drinking, that's right, because I was staying up and drinking. That was supposed to be a COD stream, I think. I can't remember. But yes, I'll let you know how that goes. If I can get things according to how that is, and if she's willing, then I will let you know. If not, and she can't get to it anytime soon, then I'll just play Zombie Army 4 and we can finish that up.
Right, alright.
Perfect. So I'll download World War II tonight. I'll watch some guides if I can. I say that and I don't, but I'll try whatever I can do. And we'll tackle that. What do we have to do? We have to do I have to do Darkest Shore. You don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't really. Do you get a reward for doing all the Easter eggs besides achievements? Like super Easter egg wise, or is it just?
I do know is you get a
all the
character.
Easter eggs?
I do know you do get a character unlock after beating all the Easter eggs, but I'm not sure if there's anything else.
Okay, well I'd still go for the character because not many people have it. I would assume.
Right. But I'm not sure if there's any other part of it being a super Easter egg towards it. I mean, all I do know is Infinite Warfare still got the greatest super Easter egg bonus ending, you know.
We still don't count Infinite Warfare though because they literally copied. Oh, I'm kidding, they didn't copy. They are their own zombies that just took everyone by surprise. There's no way in hell that we're gonna have another Infinite Warfare 2 zombies, at least, because unless they're going to make their super Easter egg boss fight not so goddamn hard, I don't see it ever happening.
Right. But shoot, so would you rather take down then, like World War II or AW? Because we basically almost done with AW, but
that's what I was thinking was if we did World War II, I'd have to go back and restart Darkest Shore, which you already did, so that'd be a waste of time for you. We did Shadow Throne, we did Final Rank, and I would have to do, or we would have to do, depending on how you want to look at it, we would have to do the Tortured Path, which is Chapter 1, 2, and 3, and we'd have to do the Frozen Dawn, which is something we tried to tackle, but I couldn't exactly figure out what I was doing because I was just playing a game in my head of trying to figure out if I was smart or not.
Right.
So World War II is what I'm saying is World War II is taking a lot would take longer than AW, whereas AW is. I've seen the Easter egg for Carrier. It's literally getting 3 audio cues or the submarine to talk about Oz, and that's it.
Right.
Getting the audio cues, on the other hand, is challenging, especially when you're drunk, trying to go through the grids and not touch the grids.
I could probably do that since I actually got good experience with the EXO abilities.
That is true. And I don't know about the grenades. I kind of got the grasp of the grenades, but at the same time, I thought you had to buy those specific grenades in order for those to count. But it looks like you don't. You just have to shoot a grenade into the hole that matches the grenade with the grenade that's spinning. And then it goes down in a line. It's like 3 green dots, and then you get the next part or something like that.
Yeah, I can show you the video.
You sent me the video.
Oh, okay.
It's the Dalek JD one.
Yeah.
I watched that. That's how I know this part is because as soon as you showed me that, I watched it just to make sure.
See if you can find anything worth
Alright.
But so yeah, pretty much I'll download World War II tonight because I'll just get that out of the way, and then tomorrow, depending on how things are, we should start AW just to finish it if we can.
Alright.
Perfect. Well then I'll see you later, my good man.
Yeah.
It was good playing again.
Definitely. I was about to say, if we're going to do the World War II, I'll probably let Cash and Milo know what's up with that then.
Okay, awesome. That way we can get those out of the way.
Alright.
Awesome, awesome. See you later, my bro.
See you later.
How are we supposed to eat this?
Like raw.
Huh?
You gotta eat it.
What the